Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Big Cat, guess what? Are you listening? Guess what? They set you up. Who? They, them, and arm. I told you. The little finger, the back, front, neck, tabber. That what? That animal in a kitten heel. The mattress back. That narcissist mother or father. Those jelly bogelly family members. That friend in me. That is nobody's friend. Agent Smith affiliates, they set you up. And guess what? God set your tableau. Psalms 23:5 and anointed your head. Psalms 23:6 in front of your enemies, darling dears. Let's get into the planetary energies before we get to the nitty gritties. Can we do that, Big Cat? Who's here? Let's see who's in the chat. First in the chat, blessed. I could always feel a bit blessed, darling dear. Who else is here? Taurus Chorus, hello. Jazzy Nay, Cat. Angela Taylor, hello. This thing is a devil. Listen, it won't let me scroll up or down. It's wicked. Anyhow, before I dive into everything, did you miss me, Big Cat? I missed you. I was so busy. I had to finish plaiting my hair. These plaits had me in a stronghold, and I'm a disgruntled worker. Fun times for me. Yes. As I was saying, the planetary energies, darling dear. We have a full moon in Gemini. Yes. You didn't know that? Are we missing something? We've got a full moon. Listen, where's my shit? We're gonna go through this. Where's? Let me call him one of the progeny. Come find my. Where's the one with my shit in it? Listen, I've got so much shit around here that I need to sort it out. This first one is my favorite astrology book by Yasmin Boland. My favorite moon movement book is the Moonology by Yasmin Boland. We've got quite a bit to unpack, so I hope you've got your mocha. I can find all this shit, lad. Listen, don't pressure me. I'm finding it. What should I call it, a progeny? I don't even know, man. Are we going to find it? Look, bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Is he going to find... Listen, the devil is a liar. He doesn't want me to read it. Oh, listen. I flicked it and came to the right page. Let's talk about this first. We're going to first talk about the influence of this particular full moon in Gemini, darling dears. Gemini, the third house of communications, right? People think that Geminis are two-faced and flighty. No, they're not. Well, they can. Well, it depends on which one you meet, right? But anyway, they're highly intelligent. They lead with the communication, darling dear. And siblings, they're very into their family members, right? Even though their family members are skullduggerous, right? This is about social activities and your interests, okay? Okay, let's dive in, right? A wonderful time for making changes and communicating with your siblings. I know you hate some of them to their core. I'm not forcing you to talk to them. Just forgive them in your mind. You have to forgive, darling dear. Otherwise you are doing what Buddha said. You're taking the poison and waiting for them to die. It'll never happen. No! You will get what? Grey hair, right? A prolapse womb. Yes! All of these things will befall you. If you carry hatred in your heart, bitterness in your heart, I told you, I'm a pointer. You might think it harsh and critical, but guess what? I'll point it out. I would pick on you. No, you choose what you like, Big Cat. Lean on your own understanding. I tell you this all the time. Only go with what resonates with you. Right? It's a time for communicating with your siblings and taking small trips. Some of you are going to be going out. possibly in your chariot of righteousness, to go and spend your big Pentacali gifted to you by Father God Most High. Yes, I understand that. It's also a better time, right, to finish off your projects. Right? Not for starting them. Remember I told you many times, we are fast approaching the grand conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. 3 days time, darling dears. On the 21st of December, right, we will be praying together at 12:12 a.m. and 12:12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Please and thanks. Why is it so important? This proximity has not been together since why? So close, right, for nearly 400 years. The planetary movements are very important, darling dear. As is your birth natal chart. Very important. Life purpose is in your birth natal chart. Self-validation is in your birth chart. Skrilla.com is in your birth chart. Right? As I said, they set you up, big cat. No, we've got to talk about this first. Right. The full moon or lunar eclipse in Gemini. Let me hold it steady so you can see what's going on, because you're getting a bit of vertigo. Right, you can screenshot it. Read it at your leisure or leisure. Right, it's just the one page. Okay. This full moon is especially good for Aries, Gemini, Leos, and Librans, Sagittarians, and Aquarians. But it's more challenging for everyone else. Good God, can it be more challenging? Bitch, you better find where all of these placements are in your chart. I repeat. Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Find it in your chart, blood. We've all got some of it. Look for it and wrap your bitching ass around it. I didn't mean bitching as in complain. I mean bad bitch. Yes, big cat, you know? Right, let's push on. The energy is changeable and fickle. Like a gold-digging bitch. Yes, changeable and fickle. If you ain't got the coin, they haven't got the panani or the futum. Yes. Right, the top 5 questions, big cat, that must be asked. Have I been gossipy, superficial, or flighty of mouth? Have you? Because if you have, you need to shut up and pack it in. It's bad karma, mate. Don't listen to it, because you will be feeding into the same sad bad karma. When the bottom feeding flying monkeys want to come and tell you shit, you say stop. June, would you listen? But some of them are they're so, how can I put it? They're so surgical when they're trying to give you the F shit. As soon as they've got your attention, they just spew it out like vomit and diarrhea. So you didn't get a chance to say stop. Have you? Have you been gossiping, big cat? Flighty of mouth, eh? Right? Have I been glossing over other people's feelings? Let me see. Have I personally sorry, I've got to lubricate my larynx because I've got to get it in, because I'm going to tell you whether or not I've glossed over anyone's feelings. Hell to the no! I told you I handled the 9-fingered bandit. And then I made sure I went back into blocking everything. It was like jingle bells, block, jingle bells, block, block. Yes! You handle it. I don't give a F about feelings. You, big cat, had to learn how to be what? Unloyal. You had to. And then, in fact, there's a song called Unloyal by what's her name? Ari Lennox and Summer Walker. Go and listen to it. It's fabulous. The third point. Have I been too quick to change my mind or too restless? Have you been quick to change your mind? Have you changed your mind from the cut to the white meat? Have you decided to get one more round, Julie? Right, with a known enemy of your state. Have you changed your mind? The next one is, have I been too much of a silver-tongued hustler? I think not enough, Big Cat. I think not enough. You need to be that silver-tongued hustler, right? To pull yourself up by your proverbial bootstraps. Are you kidding me, blood? You had to talk your way out of a tight situation. Your back was against the wall. You was shouting, "How now, brown cow?" Right? So no, you haven't. Have I done enough reading to keep expanding? Have you been reading, Big Cat? I told you all the time. Knowledge is power. And power is power. Read something new every day. Test your comfort zone and let it be damned. Step outside. Get into the pool. Not even the pool. The ocean of infinite knowledge. Better to know a bit about everything than a whole lot of nothing. Knowledge is power, darling dears. The message is to slow down, find the balance between wanting to know everything and taking the time to learn. You have to learn from those awful mistakes that took your hairline, kidnapped your common sense, took away your flip-flop, darling dear. You have to look, it says it right here in black and white. You've got to forgive. Forgive them. They didn't know what they was doing. Or whom they really was doing it to. No, they were stupid. And they wanted you to continue to be stupid. CHEWPED. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch. Because I speaks the truth. Roof, pinkies up. Pinkies up. Be grateful, darling dear, for every breath you take, every move you make. Absolutely love it. Right, let's get back to it. So much is afoot, darling dear. Listen, that was the first day off I've taken from bringing you alive or a reading. Gosh, in well over a year. I think I was supposed to be 500 days in strong, consecutive. God, listen, these braids, mate. And maybe possibly God said to me, what? Okay, slow down. Stop pointing out for one day. And I said, okay. As I was saying, I was about to say divine feminine, divine masculines, my ascended masculines. Not the bottom feeding ones that are still in a karmic cycle. No, those that have what? Faced a storm and came through looking fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. Why? Because you what? You dropped down and got your eagle on. Told you, you are the captain of the red flag team. Right. They set you up, and Father God, Mother Isis set your table, darling dear. Why? Psalms 91:1. You fell back in faith. And Father God, Mother Isis caught you. Why? Because you're Big Cat, a light worker and a star seed, chosen to break generational curses. Chosen to create generational wealth. Chosen to be awakened at this 40th time, right? Because it's one thing being awake, but it's another being awake and taking action. You are the wild card, Big Cat. I keep telling you, you are. This is why you're so clued up. This is why you found me. And this is why what? You're not having it, blood. Are you having it, Mother Angel? Alien Love Goddess 999. Are you at 911? Are you having it? I said 999 because that's the emergency number in the UK. Karen Ballard, are you having it? And as you fell back in faith, darling dears, Psalms 91:7, 1,000 fell to your left, 10,000 fell to your right, but you The Big Cat Chronicles continues. You slide through like a cool cat. Ibex I say, Ibex you say! You can climb any precipice, darling dear. If there's a crack, you won't fall back. No! You find a way. And then you became what? Proverbs 12:24, darling dears. What's that? I'm a hustler, baby. Yes, that's what it said. I know you may say, oh, but Case, I've just looked it up. It started with diligence. Bitch! And listen, I'm not calling this, listen. Allow me, yeah? I can interpret it the way I see fit. Haven't all of the others? Why should I be any different? I'm going to point it out the way I want to point it out. It says in Proverbs 12:24, I'm a hustler, baby. And then you went on and did what? You met Father God, Mother Isis, halfway, come through, Black Eyed Peas, Posh, Clap, you met them at the borderline. And guess what, Big Cat? They made you champion of the borderlands. You had the faith, the size of a mustard seed, darling dears. And from this day on and forevermore, you will be unloyal to a bottom feeder. Time travelers trying to interrupt the space and time continuum. Beggars from the bottom of the pot. As you get a promotion, they think it's payday. Are you kidding me, blood? They want to lay in your wallet like this. Grown adults that have pubic hair. I know. Time to be unloyal, Big Cat. Unloyal to what was never loyal to you. Someone or someones that saw you as what? A thumber. Treated you with hate from the gate. They had a plan for you, darling dear. But what they didn't plan on was the fact that you'd understand that you are Big Cat. And when you speak, you roar. In silence, because I told you we do the Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. We simply have to. Because if you don't, you'll go to prison. How do I know that 1,000 fell at your left and 10,000 fell to your right and you're still sailing through? Because you're still here, blood, and you're co-creating. They talked about you in the streets, darling dear. Said you was crazy, a bottom feeder. They isolated and ignored you. They talked about your progeny. Sorry, I had to get it out. But yet, your progeny is smooth sailing. Their progeny is telling them to F off in their face. Yes, it's all happening, mate. I'm telling you. You'll be surprised what's going on behind the doors of the mud huts. Well, maybe you wouldn't be surprised because you was there for a time with these bottom feeders. Until you realized you had to create a halocene in your life. Their salt levels didn't go with what you had going on. Look how God has moved in your life. God is great all day, every day, darling dears. The closest they've been to a Bible is on a nightstand, possibly yours. When they try to blind your eye to their fucking knees, mate. Try to make you what? Captain or of the comm squad. Delivering an STD and a what? Soul tie. They talked about you. They saw you homeless and laughed. But you have to remember, darling dears, it didn't start there. You was bullied in school. And while you was being bullied in school, you didn't have the tools to know how to fight for yourself. Why? Because you came from bottom feeding stock. They didn't teach you how to stand up for yourself, self-respect. You was just one of many. Or they was too busy with a man, or too depressed over a man who was a bottom feed. Let me tell you something, it goes on and on. Bullshit comes off in waves, mate, and terms. And we haven't got the time for that. I haven't got the edges, blood. I don't have the airline for that. Told you. What's that? This thing is frozen on the... Let me see if I can see the comments. I'm trying to see everybody. Oh, Unicorn Ladybug. Hello. What's going on? Fist bump. Awaken. I see you, darling dear. This thing won't go any bigger, but yet it now go get smaller. What? Listen, I ain't got the edges for it, mate. I told you the Gemini moon is here. And it's about not starting new projects that's going to get you at hockey sticks at dawn. I've got a whole 17-year-old here and a 12-year-old, and they are good with their IT of it all. But I'm not going to call them unless it's an emergency. What would that emergency be? More mocha, mate, because I ain't getting smoke blood. Imagine that. Father God took you up. Your children are doing well in school, darling dears. You got that promotion. You achieved that certificate, that accolade. You wrote that book. Yes! You got your platforms going. And the same ones that was talking about you behind your back, saying all sorts, right, that you didn't hear. God closed your ears, but Father, Godmother, Isis heard, and they dispatched your ancestral team. Your security. You can call security at any time you want security. Yes. And look at that. You got that job, yeah? You got your body back, yeah? You got your hairline back, yeah? You got a new whip, right? To traverse the highways of infinite possibilities. You got that new home. What do you mean you're redecorated with all new stuff? You're traveling again. You're attracting your true soul tribe. Their mouth is shut and their eyes are open. They're watching you, and trust and believe 'tis the season for what? To be vigilant, blood. Where's my shit? Nearly tore up the whole of my floor to get up my what? My nay. Why do I call it nay? Because it's part of shiz. This is shiz, and this is shiz nay, blood. Because if I go to work on you, you're going to say, nay, case, nay. Yes, baby. 'Tis the season to be vigilant. Because as you continue to what? Glow up, darling dear. And be blessed by the Most High. Why? You sought the Most High's company. You opened your heart chakra and allowed spirit to walk right in and take a chair and have a mocha, as they discussed, right? As Father, Godmother, Isis, your ancestors sorted out your cranium. You don't allow time travelers in because you're too busy getting something new, getting more great than you was the day before. What's that? Multiple streams of income? What's that? Investing in bitcoins? What's that? You've got what? A team working underneath you? What's that? You're an entrepreneur? What's that? You've got new love? What? Their mouth is shut, blood. I've got to give it a quick what? Dab, dab, dab. Is shut, right? People that you continue to avoid are what? Manipulative. They've got a plan. They've got plans within plans for you. At some point or other, they're going to either turn up or they're going to come back into your, or more will be pulled towards you, because every time before you get your biggest blessing, the devil's got a chance to F with you. It F with me, look. It burnt up my pussy. I mean, my ass. I mean, my hand. The whole of my what? Jamaican cuss words was about to come out, and I don't know if you're ready for the others yet. We haven't got quite past the what? The point A and point B. Blood clot and blood clottery. Get these words into your vocabulary, darling dear. Because as these bottom feeders try to creep up out the mud hut, right, and bleed their toxicity back into your existence, you need to understand that it's what? Blood clot. And they are coming with what? Blood clottery. I repeat, blood clottery. Yes, be vigilant. Because if you allow them back, that means that you're saying to Father God, Mother Isis, your ancestors, right? 2 of these and 1 of those, and you better do that by yourself. You're gonna allow the blessing blocker back in to bless you again, right? With fire and brimstone, peppered with what? Sulfur, darling dear. Are you my blood? That doesn't feel fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. No! You realize that you've got to avoid the gossip mongers, because you already know the next person, the next topic of gossip will be you. How else is the outsiders hearing what's going on with you? Unless it's the one that comes with what? On the balls of their feet. Jeremiah 9:40. Merchants of slander, coming hither and thither with tales to tell for the young and the old. Guess who's on the roster next, blood? Avoid the gossipers, the tattletales. Listen, you don't want to hear it. And you will share in the karma when you sit and listen. Whether you say nothing at all. Because you know what? Silence, right, means agreement in the spiritual world. And in court too. Yes, on Malkoof. If you know a crime is being committed and you're silent, you can go to jail. The criticize, listen, I don't like people that criticize, because you have to remember, they're criticizing from the mud hut, right? It's tales from the bottom of the pit. Always moaning, right? Criticizing and negative. Let me tell you something. When you sit next to these negative people and they lay down what's really going on with them, complaining about all sorts, you need to go and lay in a bath of what? Clear quartz crystal, mate, just to bring it down, blood. Avoid them. From you hear the foot. Anyway, we lead with our third eye. We read the energy, mate. You can see that circle of sadness around them. Ha ha! We're also, right, avoiding those that are self-absorbed. Bitch. They better learn to drop and roll if they, what? Spontaneously combust. Yes! It's all about them, so put your own fire out of your own self. How about that? It's all about them. When you speak to them, right, a regular normal human being would have a 2-way conversation you're both giving. So you're both getting. No! They'll speak about you for 30 seconds and then it's back to them again. Listen, allow me, blood? If I haven't called you, it's because you're not on the list, blood. I would rather count a 5-pound bag of rice, one at a time, and speak to you. And you know who else? You need to avoid the lazy, mate. Lazy people. Lazy people. You that will forever, right, be a lazy dog eating dirty pudding. What did they say? My mom used to say, lazy dog always yum dirty pudding, right? This is what their crutches look like, their underwear, right? Their toilet looks like this, blood. And if they daren't bring you a glass of water, you smell that glass, mate, you'll see what cognitive dissonance. You'll feel your psyche getting softened up. Did they use any bleach? They don't know what it is. Leave the lazy ones behind. They are hoarders and they're stuck, just like Mrs. Havisham, in great expectations. Yes. Let me sip my mocha. Listen, we're already 30 minutes in and I haven't finished with my listers. Oh, I forgot the what? The piece de resistance. Who must be avoided, right? Because your table's set, yeah? You're going up. Because if they've got to find you, they've got to look up, right? Come through, Remy Ma, push, clap, because you're all the way up. The envious people, let me tell you something, they will kill you stone dead in your bed. Echopraxic blood, single white female, backstabber, little finger. Oh, hell no. You can feel it as their eyes feels like slime as it looks at you. You know you're fabulous and gorgeous. They'll never tell you that. They know, they see your swag and how you slide through. Because if you are a Taurus rising like me, bitch. It doesn't have to be a designer label. You've got that certain je ne sais quoi. Because Taurus is led by whom? Venus. Find your Taurus placement and wrap yourself around that bitch. Get your own style together, right? And suck it to him, chuck it to him, kids them big cat, because they're envious. As far as they're concerned, you're a trendsetter, blood. I don't care if your stuff came from Primark, you know how to put it together. Bitch. Listen, I've gone past the perspiration. I'm sweating, blood. Sweating. Because why? My hairline comes first. Took me a while to get a strong hairline back. And I realized even though I got the strong hairline back, I won't have the thickness of my hair. But bitch, I can get my hair into a ponytail and feel proud in public. What do you mean? But then feel like, now you've made me suck my 31 teeth. I ain't even got 32 to suck, blood. Listen, allow the envious ones, right? Allow the gossip mongers. Allow the manipulative. Let them do their ministrations, right? And their ta-da, if and ease, fucking ease, somewhere else. Let them do it somewhere else. Yes, who's that? Chrissy Love, you're May the 12th. Yes, baby, you've got Taurus stamped all over you. Listen, I know all of the signs are absolutely fabulous. You've got your own stamp. I can only lean on what I know about me. You get with a Taurus rising, you've got a builder in your life. Somebody who will get the materialistic things. Why? Because they like to be comfortable themselves. So you will be what? Gifted it by proxy. They're beautiful from the inside out. And they've got je ne sais quoi. Yes! Listen, you've got to toot your own pipe, because who's going to do it for you? I told you I'm a pointer, not a picker. Come through with their if shit. I told you, this is the season to be unloyal. Unloyal. I didn't say disloyal, I said unloyal. There's a big difference, darling dear. Just like Judas and Peter. Yeah, same comparison. Disloyal is Judas. Unloyal is Peter. Because you learn from that lesson. Nothing like a good lesson. A cut to the white meat. To make you sort out a thing or two in your cranium. They had you running for what? Your big book, right? The F-Boy manual. I told you what that is, it's the Bible. They made you run for it. This is fabulous as well. I told you about this book. This is the only thing that I've got that my mother ever gave me. She gave me this in 1994. She took me down to this shop in Brixton with one of my other sisters and bought us both one of these. And I didn't understand the power of this book until I turned 50. When I emancipated myself from Darth Vader, the bringer of the darkness, blood. Yes! Absolutely fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. I told you. When I read this, I cried like a baby in arms. This one. What does it say? Give me a minute. Because somebody said that I need to get better lighting. I think I need to get thicker glasses, but listen. It's tomatoes and tomatoes, yeah? Let's carry on. The heavier the cross, the heartier the prayer. The bruised herbs most fragrant are, if wind and sky were always fair, the sailor would not watch the star, and David's psalms had he ne'er been sung, if grief his heart had never wrung. I know it's a conundrum, but you sit down and you meditate on that shit. Made me cry like a... Look, the page turned brown with my tears. The metaphors of it all, darling dear. Read between the lines. David didn't what? Slay Goliath with a single stone, right? One little stone to take down a giant. One little big cat to take down a whole Malkuf. We are going to move as one at 12:12 a.m. and 12:12 p.m. Many keep telling me, they keep me, Case, what am I supposed to say? You listen. You're going before Father God Most High. You have to turn up and be present, be aware. You will know your assignment going forward, darling dear. Divine just wants to know that you understand that you have an assignment. They know that the Father God knows you're awake, but are you aware? This is why we are going to be together as one mind at those times. Right. Is that the time already? We're already at the 37 mark. Yes, baby. Their mouth is open and their eyes is shut. Let's call in the energies of guidance, protection before we dive in and see what's going on in them streets. Energies up. I couldn't even put my cat ears on today because you know when you've just had your plaits done, right? Your hair hurts. Tell them at the back your hair still hurts. You gotta allow it. Don't pull it around. You'll eat out your hairline and you'll be back at square one, right? Hairlineless, right? And bitter. Let's dive in, big cat. See what's going on in them streets as I sip my mocha because I ain't getting smoke blood. No. I understand the assignment. My hairline comes first. Thank you, Alien Love Goddess 911. Right, let's press on, darling dears. See what's going on. Gonna lead with the Oracle. Base of the deck, your passions. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I told you. The Gemini full moon is favoring Aries at the moment, right? If you got in your chart, wrap that bitch around yourself, mate. Lean into it. Let it be guilt by association, yeah? Yes. Energies for the big cat. For this Gemini. Full lunar eclipse. What's this? You've got a double, right? Oh, what did I say? As we fast approach the grand conjunction, the awakening of it all, darling dear. It's about the dignity, understanding that you are moving towards the light and it's intensifying. You've already been told, right? This is not the time, right, to start anything new. It's to finish off old projects. Pay those debts off, darling dear. If you can't get the payment plans in, lead with forgiveness. And don't just say it, mean it in your heart, to your core. Don't want to be facing the grand conjunction with a whole lot to unpack. Because why? You'll be cursing your lineage to more of what you went through. In yesteryear, when you was amongst the pet cemeteryites, yes, they had you thinking, right, that there was a bunk bed in a coffin. I think not, Scotty. They lie. New beginning, darling dear. Can you not see spirit in the background guiding you? Pay attention, darling dears. This is your time. Base of the... What did I say? The mouth brief. Look at them with the children of the corn eye. In the background. I know this is what? What's this? Two nuts or whatever there. It looks like their ears, mate. They're listening to everything that you've got going on. Trying to get their echo praxic on. Yeah, single white female kind of a way. They're watching your transformation of Scorpio energy of all, darling dears. Scorpio is the 8th house. This is about what? You're looking sexy, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. It is also what? The house of joint finances. You're going to see a change, an upward turn in your finances. This could be gifted by back taxes, inheritance, right? Making or creating generational wealth. They're watching you transform on so many levels. And I told you, always see the death card. You see someone on a horse, darling dear. Some of you got status, a new vehicle. Whatever you did, darling dear, they're watching, mate. They're watching as your table is set, as they eat the shit they perpetrated against you. Every word they spoke against you, big cat. They must eat it. They must suck it up. They must because how you lead, how you live your life, and how you are being blessed in their face, darling dear, is contrary to all they said. They, them, and the mattress back, the animal in a kitchen heel, the little finger of it all. I told you, 1,000 High Commander Decepticons to the left fell down. 10,000 are falling to your right, but you're just easy. They think everything is coming easy for you, darling dear. You're making everything look effortless. This is what? Law 8 and Law 9 of the 48 laws of power, darling dear. You're winning. You're winning through your actions. You're not tongue wrestling in the street. Are you mad blood? You understand, right? On Malkuth and, right, in Kiefer, it's rich white woman season. The assignment of what? Becoming unloyal. You're not allowing the skullduggerers to what? Perpetrate your parliament. No. What? Times have changed, darling dear. Cat. Can I get a cat? As I sip my mocha, cause we ain't getting smoke blood. I told you, I'm a pointer, not a picker. Deaf to whatever they've got going on. Why? What did I just say? I can't make this. Listen. Is it going to be fingers and thumbs time? No. Right? You're awake, mate. You're so woke. And you're so on it. Thank you very much, Luna W. Listen. You're so woke right now that your mind is like this. Why? Because you're focused. You're focused on you. And they are still focusing on you. But you are transmuting that energy into what? Love and light, blood. Yes. Why? Because your cup runneth over, big cat. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. This is the Ace of Cups, creativity, darling dear. It's also the cup of what? Self-love. Drink from it every day, right? And in some cases, 3 to 4 times a day, depending the energies you've been around. Try and drain a big cat. Yes, they try and trap you, right? They wanted you to be stuck. Hashing over bullshit. Because this broom is just sweeping up the room. It's not, the door's not open to sweep it out. Why? Because they wanted you to just move on, darling dear, and be stuck with all of this, moving around all the bitterness, right? The lack, and the fucking ease of it all. No, blood. Divine said, drink from the cup, yeah? This was also speaks about what a new beginning in love as well, darling dear. And some of you found yourself pregnant in a situation, and guess what? The father or mother is a bottom feeder. It's not about them, darling dear. It's about the child. Let them sit in their bitterness. Some of you can't see your children because the other partner won't allow it. You're wicked. If you are stopping, right? Let me tell you something, right? Gotta be dramatic, otherwise I wouldn't be big cat. Let me tell you something, right? I know you don't want your progeny to go into the domicile, right, of a known Jezebel spirit, incubi, succubi. But you are the one to blame. You picked the other parent. The child didn't pick it. You picked that parent, right? So blame your panani and your fatum. Don't take it out on the progeny. From there, not being beaten. It's not a dirty environment. Well, I mean, you're not going in there to see, right? But they're not being abused in that situation. Make them picnic them, guano, them poopa, or them mumma. Are you mad? Why would you want to keep them all to yourself? Don't you want time to go and have a chat on your own? Don't you want to have time to what? Co-create your multiple streams of it. Make them go them poopa. Don't keep the child to yourself. Blame it on your panani and your fatum. From they're not beating them, right? Some of you are holding them back because the person ain't got no money. They never had any money when you was effing them. But you wasn't worried then. So why worry now? Make the picnic go at them. All you do is you make sure that you send a good tin of what? Bully beef. We call it, what do they call it in Jamaica? Yeah, bully beef, corned beef. You send a tin of corned beef and 1 pound of rice. Or let them cook it for your progeny. I don't care. Send the shit and send them. Don't keep those progeny to yourself. You're wicked and you're mean and it's spiteful to the child. You chose to come from that dick-dealing, mattress-backing animal in a kitten heel. From them now, beat them. And they're not psychologically damaged. Make them go. The hell, what do you mean? You can't be a big cat if you're torturing the other parent with the child you chose, right, to have with them. Make the child go. Suck it up, blood. I told you. Buddha said, didn't take the poison and wait for them to die. It will never happen. And you will F up your child's head. If the other parent is F'd up, the progeny will realize of their own mate. This is the 21st century. I saw a 6-month-old baby walking on Instagram, blood. I saw a newborn baby looking up like this. Like, who am I going to manipulate first? These ain't the same progeny as when I was a child. No. Send the child with the other parent. Take that time to get great. Right, let's get back into it. To finish turning you off. So I don't like falling out with you. No, I don't like it. But I'll do it, mate. I told you I'm a pointer. Right? Your cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. What do you say, Mother Angel? You was dealing with somebody who's a molester. I didn't tell you. Listen, me never said I listen. You are misinterpreting what listen, I need a pair of flipping ears for this. And my plaits are still hurting, so you know I'm peed right off. I didn't tell you to send your progeny with somebody who's a molester, a beater, an abuser. But if they've done none of them things to your child, maybe they did it to you, but they didn't do it to the child. You're taking out the bitterness of what happened in that hellacious, right, set of circumstances out on the... Don't do it. If they're doing them something bad, I didn't say send them. You must be mad blood. But make sure if they're a molester, you've got true proof. It's not just you saying that because you don't like the fact they've got another woman, right? They've got new supply. You send that progeny, mate. You send them. Don't make it hard for them. And don't monitor the children's calls. What's up? Oh, no. No, but you see, the thing is, the reason why I addressed it, Mother Angel, is because some people think that I will say send the child under extreme circumstances, right? I know what you meant, but at the ending of the day, not everybody is fully understand. People, listen, I'm not explaining nothing. I said what I said, right? Like Nene, that, oh my God, talking about Nene Leaks. My jizz blood. Didn't Nene Leaks say, did she not say, keep your legs is closed to married men's? And is she not now sleeping with a married man? This is what I said. Boosie badass, trust no one. Man will lie. Nene Leaks, you know. I used to like her. Well, I still like some of her sayings, but good God. She did say it. Keep your legs closed to married men's. And what is she doing? She's got them akimbo, mate, to a married man. His wife is going through all sorts, right, of psychological disorders. The karma bus. Everybody's all laughing and joking until the karma bus pulls up, mate. It's all fun and jokes until someone puts out an eye, eh? Hey! Who's that? Melita? Is it Fakovic? I hope it's Fakovic, because girl, that's a tongue twister. Fist bump. Hey, Pressure. Ken Bino. What's going on, Chrissy Love? I see you. Abigail Rivera. Yes, listen. Right, got to continue to push on, Scotty. Right, because I've been talking for nearly 1 hour. I missed you so, Big Cat. I couldn't wait to get back so I can point some more out to you. Yes, I was planning. Plans have been plans. What's that? Sarah Pritchard? I don't like my baby's dad. He's still sad. I fought for him to step up for his sake because he's failing to be a dad. Them hurts. I hate him. I help him, but listen, you can't, what did K. Michelle say? You can't raise a man who's already grown. You only do what you must do as a mother, darling. Don't worry about the father. What do you mean? That's other work, darling. Them people pleasing. Why are you helping them? Did they help you? Did he help you with your hairline? Do what you must do as a mother. Sometimes you've got to be mother-father, all right, or father-mother. A single parent, even though the other body is still alive. But you do right by your progeny. You can't force them to be a father. You can't force them to come and see them. But remember, them I got all one dear. They will get old. We're all going to get old if we're lucky enough, right? And they're going to want said progeny to come and visit them. Let me tell you something. They'll be in an old people's home, right? Sitting in their own shit, because those kind of narcissists always die a lonely death. Because everybody gets pissed off, mate. And the older they get, the less resale value they have. Because their wickedness starts to show up in their face. Either them too fat or them too skinny. Babe, this is such a long read. Have you got your markers? Let's get to read. Oh, just the one and Apollo Santa at that. Incense. We need to spark up, guys. What day is it today? Is it Saturday? Yeah, listen, I'm still getting my days mixed up, darling dears. Saturday means what? Saturn day. And who is Saturn? The rule giver. The one that comes with restrictions. As well as rewards. Give yourself a reward today, darling dears. What do you mean? There's nothing more fabulous, gorgeous, lovely than yourself. Right? Oh, and it fell facing you as well, darling dear. If you're going to get one, get this. This is what the sun energy, swallow, the happiest card in tarot. It also represented by the numbers 76, 77, 78, and 79, the letter S. This talks about success, your goals, darling dear. This is about being spiritually blessed. Yes, love it. The Leo energy of it all. It speaks about what stable relationships coming your way, as well as what the soothing of your inner child. I told you, you was bullied, some of you, from a young age. You came out of a house of bullying and fighting, right? Lack. Went to school and was bullied again, which had you what? Primed for the picking of a bottom-feeding narc. I commanded a Decepticon that had no pause or chill factor in their wickedness. And lies. Did I tell you about the lies out of their lying? Listen, don't it? I told you I've got to stop interrupting myself because everything is a story and a teaching moment. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Yes. As I was saying, darling dears, the energy of the sun. This also speaks about a nice surprise coming your way. I told you somebody's going to hear that they're pregnant or pregnant, right? For a bottom, back, front, neck stabbing snake. You're going to be mother footer. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Better to be alone, right, than lonely with a bottom feeder. That's what? Hell bent on taking your hairline, lad. Your common sense have you looking like Quasimodo in the streets, right, barking at passing cars. Love Goddess 911. It's your birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday in advance. Alien Goddess 911. Is it night time for you? It's only what? It's 11:24 in the UK. What time is it where you are? Cats, tell 911 Goddess, Alien Goddess, happy birthday. Yes, show them some love, darling dear. The sun energy of it all, darling dear, being blessed. This is the happy card, being happy with yourself, what you're achieving. On the tarot deck, you see a child sitting on a horse with a brick wall behind. This is about what? Not allowing past, right, to block your blessings. Don't allow it to bleed into what you've got going on. It's the past, darling dear. This is a blessing of an achievement. You're about to achieve something big. Right. Let's get a domino. I haven't used that. I've got a domino and some blue tack. How about that? If you're going to get one, get this. Those badass alchemist ways. The energy of the one is the magician, Mercury, right? As well as air energy. You also have the high priestess, right? Showing up. Moon and water energy, darling dear. This is about what? Your responsibilities. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. This also talks about what? Your table being set. Psalms 23:5. Being gifted all of the tools, darling dear. To say what? In your face, sucker! Yes! Why are you saying that? Because they fuck on chow. I told you. You don't fuck on chow. Yeah, that's another name we have as a big cat. You are now Big Cat Chow. You ain't having it, mate. When you fuck on chow, you fuck on yourself. Yes. Why? Because we've got a 3, darling dear. This speaks about conflict. Yes, hockey sticks at dawn. The feeble-minded would like to fight with you over F shit, right? When you're feeling fabulous. Why? Because it's a nerve-wracking time, darling dear. Because you've bossed up in so many... You ain't the same cat you was before. You're not pliable like Taffy. You are trung. I told you we are trung. We don't use the S anymore. And what? To hell with the O. It's trung. Yes. You understood the assignment, big cat. You understood. Right. What's that? J Dulcie 95. Early in the morning. It's 6:25 on the East Coast. Good morning. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Your energy was needed, right? Hey, Laura Lusk. Right. Yes, baby. Nerve-wracking. They're tense. Right. All because of what you've got going on. Somebody's going to try and pick an argument with you or come from what? The bottom of the pot. They're going to dare to jump off the spiritual short bus. I told you, it's the energy of the communicating with the siblings. Maybe a sibling, right, who hasn't quite stuck the knife far enough in your back. They'd like to come and twist it. Yes. What's that? Oh, we've got what? Shilda Sampson from the Netherlands. Fist bump, 12:27 for you. Is it AM or PM, Shilda? Thank you for popping in. I told you we are international cats. And I truly appreciate my name being called in places where my footsies haven't stepped yet. Listen, as soon as they sort out what's going on, mate, Big Cat is getting on many planes. Yes. But listen, I'm not going to talk about that thing because YouTube will come for me. I know what I'm doing, mate, because I'm not an idiot. I can read and I can weigh up my own and cast my own judgment. So if you can read between the lines of what I said, you know exactly what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yes, right. Like I said, nerve-wracking time for them. And they'd like to argue with you, right? Because you are on your life path, your purpose. You have the energy of the high priestess and the magician. This is what a blending of your masculine and feminine. Protector and provider as well as the nurturing. And you look fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. All of that. Yes, all of that. You've got all of this and that. The energy, right? Leaning Big Cat. The energy of the arm, the one and the two, speaks about a visitation from someone from the past. Somebody's coming back, I told you. You are shining bright like a diamond. Come through, Rihanna. Fist bump. As I was saying, yes. They're going to come, listen. They're going to try and resurrect themselves from the dead, right? Frankenstein's monster, right? Coming through with the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter, and possibly with the begging bowl, looking for a donation. I told you, it's nothing like an adult with pubic hair, begging for your help. The same ones that said you'll never make it. You'll never pass that test. You'll never get over that backstabber. You'll never be able to listen. 'Tis done. Yes! This is what's going on in your life. And they can't take it. And they want to come back. Listen, you better treat it as what? A known enemy, right? Let's get some tarot on the table because I'm telling you, listen, we're already at 62, 138 in the chat. If you're enjoying the read, please hit the thumbs up, darling dears. Hello, Golden Goddess. 11. And Elizabeth will listen. Elizabeth. You've got anything to tell me, right? Tell me now. Because that last little peccadillo about that man wanting another man, I've been thinking about that. Told you, when you come with straight up what panani, you ain't got to fight where they want for Tom. Allow them amongst the for Tom. You pack up your whole good and head out. You don't argue. That's madness. Elizabeth Williams, if you've got anything else to put it out now while I'm ready for it. Because last time you snuck up on me with that shiznai. Be whatever sexuality you want, but tell the truth. Don't trick no one. I'm just looking at the thing. Oh, Elizabeth is giving us the pinkies up. It's all good in your wood. Thank you. I'm so glad for you, Elizabeth, because I'm telling you, it would have been dark times. Nothing like somebody hanging on to something that's not for them. You're not equipped for that fight. You have this and they want this. Listen. Don't let it. Listen, this is what I keep saying. I go to start something and then I get taken off topic. Are we going to get tarot today? Because I'm sipping my mocha blood. Because you have to realize, right, that you pee glitter, you shit cupcakes, and you fart rainbows. And they're watching, right, with their insufferable jealousness. Oh, thank you very much. Golden Goddess 11. Let me get you in the Big Cat Chronicles. Yes, baby. That's what's going on. I'm gonna listen, I'm just gonna get the cards in and shut up. It's nearly at crisis point, guys. Nearly finished the mock. I may have to call in a progeny. I don't know. Let's see. Right. Based on if we're gonna lead, let's lead with the Empress of everything, darling dear. I told you, you are looking good in them streets. as you take back what's yours and build on it, darling dear. This is knowing your worth. The Empress embodies all of the queens. You've got the Queen of Swords, quick thinking, critical, highly intelligent, right? You know how to cut as well as heal with your words, right? You've got the Queen of Cups, your unconditional love, right? Highly intuitive. You've got the Queen of Wands. Plan, plot, and strategize, blood. Bombs over Baghdad. This is about getting to the bag, being active, as well as what? Highly intuitive. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles.com. Your business acumen. You're focused on your progeny, on yourself. You know how to build. It's about loyalty, right? .com. You've understood where you need to be unloyal. Don't look back for nothing. Remember Lot's wife. Yes. Let's give it a good shufti and see what's going on in them tarot streets, because we're now at what? 66. The energy of a 66, darling dear. This is about being in service. Look what jumps out after the Empress, the Queen of Wands. I told you, you look sexy. You're looking gorgeous. What's that? Your skin is glowing like a newborn babe. You've got your skin routine down pat. Right? You've aired out your punani or your futum. You're not allowing marauders in, mate. You're keeping an eye. You've even got a cat on your cat. Yes! This is about you, what? Being a wise advisor, a natural born leader. Some of you are coming out as what? Spiritual leaders. Yes! Listen, many are called, a few are chosen. And it's not about the messenger. It's the message that you come. What you're serving, darling. You're serving everything. Yes. Ace of the deck. I can't make it up. You saw me shuffle. Did I shuffle? I tried to shuffle. The Empress of everything, darling dear. Love it. Right? Look at you. Look down, because I told you you're going to learn tarot whether you want to or not. Where's my shit? Look, you as the Queen of Wands, knowing your worth, darling dear. Highly intuitive. What are you looking towards? Your abundance. What you can co-create in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis. You're looking to, your future self is going to thank you for the efforts that you put in today. Because this is what you are acquiring. The Empress, right, is abundant, fertile, able to co-create. You have, your growth game is off the chisnai. Yes. This is about independence of will, darling dears. And your power. You understand the power that you hold. This is why your future self is going to thank you. Right. Oh gosh, what's this? Crossing the Empress? Somebody wants to rush in, mate. I told you, somebody wants to tongue wrestle, right? And they'll be quick to try and cut you to your white meat. What's behind that? Oh, somebody you are always on their mind, mentally trapped by you, big cat. Listen, right? They are definitely looking at how you're glowing up, darling dear, and they see it for you. They see what your future holds, darling dear. Abundance. This is, you have to remember, the Empress embodies all of Venus and Earth. Earth is what? Tangible things, material things, accolades, achievements, your mental health, mate. They're coming for it. They see what you're co-creating, and because they are so trapped and weak-minded, right? They want to come and break a big cat down. Right? It could be a sibling. It could be a past lover, because the Empress is a wife as well as a mother or father, because you know, gender is fluid in tarot. Didn't pay attention to it being a male or female on the card, mate. Right, where's my tiny cards? Because this needs to be tiny investigated. How about that? What's this? Told you. Look what popped out, the Page of Cups. Listen, the Page of Cups is highly immature. This is somebody coming with a bullshit apology. A cup of opium and bullshit. It also speaks about what? An outside pregnancy. Somebody's coming through because they've got a whole naked baby on the way, right? They're going to come through to come and tell you some F shit, right? To get you mentally trapped and believe their lies. They're coming to offer up something. The Page of Cups is immature. And you know how I feel about Page, right? The Page of Cups is also what? To bring off confusion. This person has psychic ability, but they use it, right, to manipulate and hurt others. Can't you see the sharp tongue? They look to see whose emotions is involved, and then they go for the jugular, mate. This person is blinded by you, entrapped by you. And in some cases, they may even be in prison. Somebody's in prison. The person that's in prison or about to go to prison, this person uses women for money. And they're about to get scuppered, mate. Yes. Because they burnt one woman to, was it? They burnt somebody, right? And this one is not taking it lightly. They took an empress sum of money, something that they took of significance from. They're going to prison, mate. So what are they lying, right? Anyway, let's move on. Because we're already at the 71, guys. Hey, Kenneth Gridley. Glad you could pop in. Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? Are you dotting your T's and crossing your I's? Dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Some confusion. Yes. Right. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Because it's active movement. Right? We've got Temperance. In the reverse, darling dears. Lean in, darling dears. Lean in. This talks about inner conflict. Never doubt that you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. You're the Queen of Wands. It was the darkness that was laid on you, darling dear. Some of you are what? Actively drinking and smoking too much. Spirit is saying, put that cup down. Out the Bob Marley. Stop giving yourself cognitive dissonance. This is the time for you to what? Put your back into it. The Queen of Wands is active. Moves forward. Acts on her plans. You don't sit still because you're drunk or too high to do anything for yourself. Spirit wants you to rest it because you've got your future self to think of. Put down that cup. You don't need 47 cupcakes. And that bacon sandwich at bedtime was definitely unnecessary. Oh, because we've got the Knight of Wands. You know how I feel about the Knight of Wands. You need to be of sound mind because the dick dealer, the mattress back, the in and outer, the frenemy, that what? That family member that loved you at their convenience, darling dear. They're coming back. I told you you're about to get a visitation from someone from the past. We already saw the Palo Santo jump out, darling dear. Incense and prayer. Oh my God. Remember, no weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. The dick dealer wants to come through, right? With, listen, telling tall tales. Is it a dick dealer, a mattress back? The Empress also represents a mother or father. Someone you held in high esteem, right? Whatever that person is to you, they're in prison. All they can think about is you and what you've got going on. From the nosebleed section, I might add. This is not an inner circle type of a cat. No, it's not even a cat blood. This is a dog. Yes. They want to come back, the Knight of Wands. They want to come back for what? To block your blessings because you have an Emperor. Listen, this is a divine union. This is also you bossing up. And what? Combining your masculine and feminine energies. But you have an Emperor coming towards you. This is why you need to what? Because the Queen of Wands is looking over the Knight of Wands head. You ain't looking at that shit, right? Don't give yourself cognitive dissonance, right? This is what? A time traveler that wants to interrupt, right? The time continuum, time and space continuum. Don't allow it. They want to come back. The Queen of Wands is what? They miss your spiritual wap or futum, or they want to beguile you and put a soul tie on you. Look, Temperance in the reverse. Pay no attention, mate. This person is looking back over their shoulder, right? At what they left behind or what was cut off from. Look, what's in his pocket? What's that in his pocket? Bitch. Can you see? This Knight of Wands, not only is he holding a wand, right? It's a secret sword, mate. I told you, it's a knife to stab up your what? Point A and point B, guys! Can you see it? It's a concealed knife. Yes, and it's facing downwards. Lies and subterfuge. People be lying out of their lying hole, saying that they've seen the light. The only light they've seen is from the what? Fires of hell. Yes! Because they want to block your blessing. They see that you've managed to turn your shit around as the Queen of Wands. You found love of self, darling dear. The Queen of Wands loves her or himself. This is about finding your passions, right? Some of you found your birth natal chart, right? And living your life purpose. Living life like it's golden, darling dear. You're a beacon to a bottom feeder. Your ancestral team says, no. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Seeley. This is what? Agent Smith affiliate. Look how good them looking them suit. And this is also what? Gender ambiguous. So it could be a male or a female. Doesn't matter. Don't allow them back. Because if you do, you give up the chance of this true union with what you truly deserve. And I told you, you deserve everything. What's that? Alien Goddess 911, blood clotter to the 10th power. No, it's not lovely. Proverbs 12:24. I'm a hustler, baby. Yes. Continue to be diligent. Right? Look. This is what? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. A lying liar. And they've got attachments. Spiritual attachments. Wands is about spiritual as well. Right? They've got the itchy and scratchy show. Right? And something on their back, mate. I told you the negative energies of it all. Negative spirits on them. Right? Oh, look at this. This is the arm. 8 of Pentacles on its face. If you allow them to, right, come back into your life, you're not going to achieve this stable foundation. This is about mixing up of your mental health, right? Effing up all the church's money, right? And losing your common sense. 8 of Pentacles on its face, darling dear. This is not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. This is about shortcuts, darling dear. And having a what? A poor work ethic. This is about not having faith in yourself, darling dear, and what you can co-create. This is about you doubting what you can create going forward. Don't ever doubt yourself. Once you are putting your back into it, darling dear, persistence brings progress as well as prizes. Yes. 8 of Peas on its face. Oh gosh. All of this, you've got the Page of Swords, Inspire, as well as what? The Knight of Swords, mate. Twice. 2 different decks. Look. This is who wants to come and offer up to you. A liar, right? Someone who likes to argue and fight. Somebody who you had to get away quickly. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Why? He wasn't taking the Hopium and the Bull Swanky anymore, blood. Right? They want to come back. Knight of Swords, mate. 2 different decks. Spirit wants you to know twice, right? You better drop down and get your eagle on. The energy of the 2 is about duality and balance. It's also the energy of the High Priestess. Understand, right? Your opponent. Law 33 of the 48 laws of power. This person comes to bring confusion, and it's lies and subterfuge. right? Mm-hmm. Two pages talks about communication, because you've got 2 pages here, right? And it could be as much as 2 progeny involved in this situation as well, right? With the Knight of Swords, this person is a liar, jealous, spiteful, immature, and they said a lot of things that you didn't see or hear, darling dears. This is why they had to be cut off. This is why they had to have that major tarot. Spirit made it so uncomfortable, Father God, Mother Isis, that you couldn't go back. You was deliberately blinded from seeing and hearing certain things that they perpetrated against you. But Spirit heard. Why? Because you're the strongest cat. You've been earmarked by your ancestral team, your lineage. Outrageous. Split the deck. What's this? The moon energy of it all, darling dear. This is also what? Pisces and Cancer energy. This is about reading the room, your intuition, as well as cycles, darling dears. Everything is a cycle. Especially your birth natal chart. It runs in 12-year cycles. But then again, I'm going off on a tangent again. This is about the bad energy of it all, darling dear. Somebody's entrapped in bitterness, right? And they would what? They're hoping what? 7 of Wands. Because you blocked them out of your life. You stood up against whomsoever this is. Whoever these people or personages is, you stood up and you are now standing out. This is why they want us to come back, right? But it's a liar. The moon energy next to the 7 of Wands speaks about a fake friend, a frenemy, somebody who is not doing great, darling dear, because they're underneath you, they're beneath you, you're standing head and shoulders. You think you ain't doing great, you're doing better than a backstabber, mate. Trust and believe. Split the deck again. What's this? 8 of Cups. You had to emotionally heal and move on. Turn your back on a situation. You had to become unloyal. Wasn't easy, but so worth it. Where are we now? We're at the 82. Right. We're gonna take a deeper look at this. I'm gonna go into the Patreon for the extended read, where we will be looking at what is coming towards you. What can you expect after the grand conjunction? Right, how you need to shape out your future going forwards. It's going to take me about a good 40 minutes to sort it out, but I'll see you at the extended read. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself with F shit, right? And memories of what happened in the past. If that, it's a lesson, take the lesson, keep it moving. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat. Cat. Tell them to stop it.